What's your favorite scripture?
Wisdom, knowledge, and the time.
Exactly. That's dwelling securely, man. If a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession.
And it said, if a man commit himself unto her, committing is putting forth all you got into wisdom, all you got into the Most High. Because ultimately, that wisdom comes from the Most High.
That's what the Mormons try to use. Verse 17. For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways.
Yeah, at the first, like you said, the temptations. You might run into a woman, a fine woman, find out she got a man. Now that test is you gonna keep dealing with her, or is you gonna remember what it said about not committing adultery? Just an example.
For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment.
Oh, and kind of another way. Basically, you're going through more hardship. Things ain't gonna get no easier for you. That's called enduring in the street.
Niggas looking at you weird. Who that nigga on the corner? Remember I used to hoop with him. I remember he used to smoke. He think he better than us. People talking bad about you. So
Family,
what?
family.
Especially family. Get kicked out of your mom's house, or whatever the case may be. That dread, that fear, and that dread. Making your body a living sacrifice out here. That's that fear and that dread. We don't fear what'll happen, because you're supposed to have a faith that is going to take care of you. It says, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline.
Yeah, and that discipline is showing you, basically going through that hardship. You can't have everything right now. You're gonna have to sacrifice. You're gonna lose things. You're gonna lose people. That's supposed to be important in your life, quote unquote.
Until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws.
Seeing that you can handle it, well, I'm not worried about my mom say get out the truth. I'm not worried about my woman or my wife or my peers. I'm not worried about not having a whole lot of wealth.
Like you were saying earlier, somebody come in, you hungry, you ain't ate nothing all day. Somebody make some pork or got some pork made. You go to their house. It's up to you to keep the law, not to eat that pork, or do what you gonna do. Which is do that righteousness or do that wickedness. Verse 18. Then will she return the straight way unto him, and comfort him, and show him her secrets.
And that's once your soul can be trusted, man. Once your soul can be trusted, that proves that you can handle that wisdom. Or you can handle that hardship. You can be trusted by the Most High to not, have to worry about going back into the world, pretty much.
But if he go wrong, she will forsake him.
But if that goes, what is that? Is that Matthew? He that hath, it should even that he have, it should be taken away. Because once you get this wisdom, and you actually call yourself putting forth, you call yourself an Israelite, you saying Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and then you start going off, that wisdom's not going to stay with you. You're going to be right back in that same spirit.
Yeah, I got this. I got it. You got it.
Yeah, I got the basics or whatever it is. Because the Most High giveth wisdom, he can take it away from you just like that.
And give him over to his own ruin.
Give him over to his own ruin, your lust. Following after that booty. Following after that money. Can't stop eating pork. Still want to be an Israelite, claim the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, but don't want to stop smoking. Most High gonna take, he gonna snatch that wisdom from you, and you're gonna be right back in the world, man. And you fuck around and end up in an atheism. Like I said, the Most High, like the scripture says, Salakia, he can give you wisdom, but he can take it away from you just like that.
Like you said, the Most High gives the increase.
It's like with the story with the when he gave the men the talents. You know, someone when they did what they were supposed to do with it and increase, and one of them just hid the knowledge, so obviously he didn't want it. What did it say? To him that had shall be taken, to him that has not. You know, roughly paraphrased.
Him that had shall be taken.
Yeah.
It's real, and it's real life. It happens. It's certain men that'll get into this thing and be into it sincerely. Then you see them eventually down the line going off into different doctrines. You know, then they going off now. Now you gotta rebuke them. And ultimately, the Most High can take you out. It says it's worse to know this knowledge and go back into the world.
Did he read 19? Did you read 19 now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what it did. I mean, it kind of go a little bit. Ecclesiastes 4:20. Observe the opportunity and beware of evil.
Yeah, observe the opportunity, beware of evil, knowing your surroundings, know what kind of situation you're in.
It's like you gotta be like the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He read that defense, he know the audible, do this and do that. Yeah, the same with you. When you go around certain people, you know what to say and what not to say. He says, and be not ashamed when it concerneth thy soul. For there is a shame that bringeth sin, and there is a shame which is glory and grace.
The shame that brings sin is being ashamed, like being in your environment, and you basically scared to tell people that I try to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Now you ashamed of the Most High. Now you back doing the same things you was doing before you got that wisdom. I can't paraphrasing. It says, "He that is ashamed to confess me in front of people." You know what I'm talking about?
He that denies me.
Yeah. No, he that is ashamed to confess me before men. But basically, if you're ashamed to confess the Most High in front of people, the Most High is going to forget about you. That's why it says it's shame that bringeth forth sin.
Yeah. And this one, the second part, and there is a shame which is glory and grace.
And that's not being ashamed to confess the Most High. Not being ashamed to, I don't eat pork no more. No, I ain't going to the club with y'all. I don't want, basically putting away that old man. Not ashamed to, not ashamed what people gonna say about you. Some men is just like that. They're afraid that people's gonna talk down on them. You're supposed to be glorifying them. You're supposed to be happy that people is like that. You're not supposed to be ashamed, man. That's why we say all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. No matter who's around.
Second Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
I know our people is familiar with that scripture. The day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. It's going to come as a thief in the night because a lot of people is in darkness. A lot of people is living in darkness. You don't see the Most High coming back in this generation.
Oh man, hold it.
You don't see America. You don't see America being destroyed. All you see is what's temporal, man.
I'm gonna kind of breeze through it. 1 Thessalonians 5:5. 5:4. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief.
Yeah, that darkness is being in this world, not seeking the Most High, not reading the scriptures, not watching the news, not being circumspect. Because if you circumspect, you don't see that day coming. You gonna know what to do. It's not gonna overtake you as a thief in the night.
Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness.
And that's ultimately, at the end of the day, that's the elect, man. The children of light. Because the elect is the only men that's seeking out the prophecies and parables, the dark sayings of the Most High.
Therefore, let us not sleep as do others.
Yeah, let us not sleep, Isaiah 29:10.
But let us watch and be sober.
Let us watch, stand upon the watchtower, man. Let the people know. Whoever's going to hear it is going to hear it. Whoever's not is going to stay in darkness.
They that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night.
Right?
But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet the hope of salvation.
Yeah. That speaks for itself, man. We out here because we for one, the Most High told us to wake up his people. His sheep will hear his voice. Come out on the highways and byways. Whether they hear it or bear, if they don't hear, you saved your soul, man. We praying for America to go down, man, in destruction. For our kingdom to come up. If you don't believe it, that's your problem, man. You take that up with the Most High, and the Most High is going to slaughter you. Yeah.
In which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
That great noise is them ICBM missiles that's going to hit America. You think the sound from a Tommy gun or a grenade launcher is loud? Wait till the missiles come. You gonna know that missile is there. It can be way across the state. You're gonna hear it. It's not gonna be just one. It's gonna be thousands upon thousands, just like it says in Revelations.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
The elements, everything, including yourself, will melt with the excruciating heat. Not like the sauna. It's going to be excruciating heat. Unbearable heat. You can burn yourself with an iron and times that by a million, man.
And still we had enough.
That's right, that's just scratching the surface.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
The earth, America, and the works of America will be burnt up, man. So to those that are listening, if you're an Israelite, if you don't want to get caught in America's destruction, you better come to the Lord now. Because if you're not, read that last part again. And
the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
Because if you don't, you're going to be burnt up. You continue in this world, you're going to be burnt up. It's not our word.